Oh, and I gotta remind you guys, I don't get paid any money to do this. So if you're wondering like, oh, Urbano, like, are you sold out to one of the food brands now? And you're gonna be like, oh, number 3 is fantastic, and they're giving you a check. No check. I even had to buy this stuff myself. So if you can like hit like and share the video, I would appreciate that. Hi, mga kabano, it's Chris here, and this is my next video on helping you guys buy better stuff next time you're in the Filipino supermarket. So you guys know that I'm all about using fresh, healthy ingredients and doing a lot of cooking from scratch in the Philippines and getting away from a lot of the mass-produced and packet mixed in cooking. But there are a lot of condiments where you're not gonna typically get them fresh at the wet market, at the palengke. And it's really important when you are using those in cooking to buy the best one, right? I'm not saying we should never eat food that comes from a factory. Like, there are benefits of mass production, you can feed more people, all these sort of things, right? But I think it's really important that we buy the best we can in terms of quality and value for money and taste when buying store-bought things. So that's what today's episode is about, is to help you, mga kabano, buy better when you're at the supermarket. And the topic for today is sandwich spread. So I made a video about mayonnaise, and sandwich spread is obviously quite a similar product. Like, it has a lot of ingredients in common with mayonnaise, but how it differs is that it's kind of like a mayo base, but then we add some additional stuff. So it can often be like chopped carrots, chopped pepino or cucumber. So some different flavors that often give it also a different color, and also a bit more sort of sweetness or sourness depending on what vegetable was used to go in there. It's often mixed with scrambled eggs and then made into a palaman for pandesal. Today the focus is on some of the leading store-bought brands. So let's get straight into the taste test. I've only got 3 today that we found down at the supermarket. My first one over here is this guy. Looks like it came from sort of a squeezy packet, like it's sort of spiraled up like a snail shell. Smells a little bit sweet. It's kind of a yellow-orange consistency, so maybe they've got a bit of, I don't know, like carrot or bell pepper or something somewhere in it to make it that kind of more orangey color. Smells a little like hydrogenated oil. And that's very sweet. It has some little chopped pieces in it, so I ate a little bit more of it because I wanted to get the chopped piece. And you can tell from my expression I'm not enjoying this, right? It's got that fake margarine effect, palm oil margarine, and very sweet. It looks like some little bits of chopped cucumber. That was the part I enjoyed the most, was that there was like a little bit of chopped vegetable in it, but that was way too sweet for me. All right, so next I got this one here, which is this is like a pink color sandwich spread. Who knows why, but it's pink. It's got also some little chunks of green stuff in it that might be like little pepino chunks. Smells also very sugary. Actually, smells like tartare sauce you normally have with like fish and chips. Wow, it just tastes like cocktail sauce. So cocktail sauce is slightly different, or like Thousand Island dressing. It's like that. Finally, I can taste a slight bit of carrot in the aftertaste, but it's hard to get to the vegetable taste because it's just so sweet. It's just like sugar. And then you kind of get a slight vegetable-y hint at the end, but really tastes like seafood cocktail sauce. So it says sandwich spread on the pack, I guess, but I don't know. All right, and this third one here, this one is like the most white color. So this looks like the most mayonnaise, right? So I'm more attracted to the color on this one. And it looks like they've also like likewise mixed in maybe some bits of pepino or something here. Smells a bit more like mayo. And it tastes a bit more like mayo, but definitely also been sweetened. So I think all of them have been, quite a bit of sugar has been added. And I guess that probably is, I'm not gonna say I'm the expert on the sandwich spread category. I think in the Philippines, it is really intended to be quite a sweet product, but I think this one was still like too sweet for me, but at least I could eat it without like my face contorting in disgust. So I think on a straight up taste perspective, I think this is actually probably the most true to what the product should be, sandwich spread. And the taste was not overly sweet, and I could probably get through that being on a sandwich. I think the other two I would actually struggle to eat on a day-to-day basis. So that's a taste test. Let's do the reveal and find out which is which, because I have no idea which I've been tasting. Okay, so the first one I tasted was Eden sandwich spread. The second one was Best Food sandwich spread. And the third one was Lady's Choice sandwich spread. And actually it was today man's choice because Urbano is not a lady. Well done to them. That was also Urbano's choice today on taste. Now, take a look at the ingredients. I think I totally panned Eden. If you check out the mayo episode that we did, I think I totally panned them on the taste. This for me just really tasted like there's something wrong with it and way too sweet. And my face when I tried this was, you know, contorted in kind of pain from how much sugar was in it. Now, this has an identical set of ingredients to the mayonnaise that they make. And I think most of these brands are doing that. It'll be the same factory, I'm sure. It's just like, there'll just be like a little bit of extra ingredients that they add in the production line somewhere to make it from mayonnaise to sandwich spread, and then they just put it in a slightly different packet, right? So this one, non-hydrogenated hydrogenated refined vegetable oil, water, pickle relish, sugar, cucumbers, salt, vinegar, red bell peppers. That might be where a bit of the flavor comes from. They are adding a natural color, which might also be where some of this sort of yellowy orange color is coming from. But it's basically mayo, and they've mixed through a bit of pickle relish, and that was just very, very sweet for me. Over here, the ingredient list, again, very similar to their mayo, water, soybean oil, sugar, pickle relish. But I actually think, because I really like their mayo, and I think this is quite different in terms, even the consistency. This feels like it's more water, sugar based, and actually water is the top ingredient on this, not the oil. And I think there are eggs in it, but they're further down the list compared to the mayonnaise that I tried the other week. I've got sweeteners in this too, including artificial sweeteners. So it's kind of funny. This is actually quite a different product to their mayonnaise. And while I like the mayonnaise, I thought this was actually a little disappointing and fake. This really just tastes like a kind of a water, sugar, and chemical product. Now it does have a bit of pickle relish as well, so that's where those tiny little cucumber chunks are coming. But yeah, I think for me, they've just put in too much chemical crap into this. Look how long the ingredient list is. It's like on the back of the packet, and you're just reading a bunch of chemicals. So that's a little bit disappointing from them. And over here, Lady's Choice. So again, water, soybean oil, pickle relish, cucumbers. But this set of ingredients, it's still got some preservatives. It still has beta carotene. In the mayo, we saw that the Lady's Choice put beta carotene in, which I really thought was a hair care product. This one is pretty much similar to their mayo recipe, and I thought their mayo was pretty decent from a taste and quality standpoint. So I think the quality on this one's probably okay. Again, for a packet sachet product, not bad. Now, value for money wise, you got to be careful, because like this one is 220 grams and these are like 80-gram packs. So you got to be careful to compare price to price. So what I did was I just calculated all of these as like price per 100 grams. So this one came out as 27 pesos per 100 grams. This one came out for 24 pesos for 100 grams. And this was the most expensive, 40 pesos per 100 grams. So which is Urbano's choice today on my objective criteria of taste, of price, and of quality? It's a tough call, but I mean, honestly, what is Urbano's choice? Urbano's choice is the only one that I would actually purchase myself in the supermarket. These are cheaper. They are better value in that sense, but honestly, I wouldn't buy them because I just found the taste was pretty bad for me. So this is the only one I would probably pay money for, even though it was the most expensive in this case. So 32.50 for an 80-gram pack, or 40 pesos per 100 grams. I just thought, you know, this was probably the most true of the three products that we looked at today. Like, it's the most Totoona sandwich spread. If you're going to make sandwich spread from scratch, this is kind of what you would end up with if you did this yourself. So for that reason, yeah, today Lady's Choice is also Urbano's choice when it comes to the leading sandwich spread brands on the market. Mga kabano, I hope that helps you next time you go to the supermarket and you're like, oh, which sandwich spread should I buy? Because like, I'm a real pandesal guy and I really need to put this into my pandesal every day, and you're looking to get the best flavor and value for your peso. I hope this is a helpful video for you. Let me know what you think below. Let me know what other products interest you, where you're like not sure and you don't have the time to go and, like me, buy all this stuff and then find out that you don't really like half of them. I'm here to save you time on that. I'm really passionate about helping Filipinos eat better and cook better. So if there's any particular products you want me to cover, let me know. And of course, if you've ever wondered which is the best on the market and you don't want to spend hours like me, like hanging out in supermarkets and making vlogs, then just watch the videos and save yourself some time, mga kabano. So I'll see you all next time. Been great having you today. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. We've been doing giveaways all year and we're going to keep doing those. You can win some free stuff. I'll see you next time. I'm Chris Urbano. Bye now.